Warning. The content in this podcast contains colorful language, spirited conversation, and some good old-fashioned ignorance. So get out of your bag and let's get on with it.
Yo. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it then. It's your boy and your girl. This is the Cranberry Podcast, the podcast about nothing. So if there is nothing in your cup, please feel free to fill it up.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We would like to thank you for personally giving us the one thing that you cannot get back, and that is your time. So we promise to be responsible with every second of it. So let's get into it. What's good with it, Brittany? Miss Brittany Williams.
This is the Christmas episode.
This is the Christmas episode. This is how men get into Christmas, by the way. Go ahead and take a read.
That's just
This is
what
how
you're
men
doing.
get into Christmas right here.
That's just what you're doing for the pod. However, outside of the pod, guys, he is Mr. Christmas.
For the pod.
You know?
Anything for the pod, baby. Anything for the pod, baby.
He got lights everywhere, decorations.
Wow.
He's got full elf costumes. Man, the slippers he got are crazy.
I am just
Mr. Christmas.
no.
Yes.
Don't believe none of that shit, first of all. Why you lying? First of all, why you lying? What you got in your cup?
Lemonade.
Yeah. Well, let's start with that. First things first. What you got in your cup, kid?
I got my Black Santa who has a
There you
little
go.
eggnog.
Why Black Santa? Are you racist?
No, but this is a representation of, of the darker skinned.
There you go. Okay.
So we've got our Santa. We don't believe in white Santa around here.
No, there's no such thing as white Santa.
Well, Santa,
and not in my.
Santa,
if a white man came to my house and put presents under the tree and walked off, I don't know if he'd make it out the neighborhood.
Santa does not have a color.
He does not.
However, if we're gonna depict him in some sort of human form, I'm just gonna give him a brown face.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
he doesn't really have a color.
No, because Santa Claus is whoever the fuck. Santa Claus is brown, black, white, yellow. He's whoever your daddy was. That's who Santa Claus was.
And if
His kids watching, turn that shit off.
In my Christmas socks, I've got a beige, brown, and darker brown Santa, all represented.
I dig that.
So, we multicultural Santa right here. But I got a little eggnog.
Yeah.
And then, what did I put in here?
I'm not sure.
I put you call it Uncle Daddy, but it's not Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy. You got some Uncle Daddy in there?
Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nigga Rich, which, by the way, is a black-owned whiskey.
Yes, it is.
Go out and get yourself a bottle today. You can get it at Total Wine or Bevmo. It's about $60.
So I got a little bit of mixture of that. We also got me some water because
very important. Gotta hydrate.
It seemed that I was getting a little too buzzed before the pod started. So
that's okay.
So we were slowing Brittany down before it became a problem.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
But I love the Christmas season, as I've been saying for the last couple of pods.
Yeah.
And now this is officially the Christmas episode. I've got my my hood is like a little.
Pop the hood on. Let the people see the hood. Let the people see it.
Like I'm a Christmas tree.
Boing! Look at you with the star on top. Man, we need some lights on that fucking thing.
I had my lights, but it didn't. But because I'm wearing this, it did. I couldn't put those on.
The lights wasn't gonna work. Okay.
But how are things been for you?
Things been good.
Are you in the spirit?
I'm in the spirit. As you can see, look at my shirt. I'm in the spirit, man. I don't know if my chain is kind of covering it up. But
your spirit is naughty.
Read that. Wow. Well,
it's not going to lick itself.
All the ladies.
That's naughty.
All the ladies. Merry Christmas.
Ew. No.
You want to taste my candy cane?
They don't. They do not.
You want to deck my house, bitch? Yeah. Or can I deck yours? I don't know how it works. I don't know how decking.
Would be decking
I would deck their house.
What hall do you have?
That's so nasty. That's so nasty. That's nasty. I'm cutting that out. Cut it out. What is that on Full House? Cut it out. I'm cutting that shit the fuck out. I'm decking your house. Start over. I'm decking your house. Yeah, that's what I'm decking halls and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want them to deck yours? You don't want them to deck you?
Not anymore. not now. When in my head it sounded
I
different.
can't breathe.
In my head it just sounded different, and then when it came, I'm sweating and shit.
Bend over.
Somebody give me a towel.
Let them deck 'em up. Well,
Anyway.
welcome to the Cranberry
Yeah,
Pod.
how's your week been, man?
It was actually really good. You know, work, we had our holiday party, and, you know, it was a good time. You know, I try to be, like, involved and, like, be a character and, you know, get into the spirit of it all.
Sure.
It was good. They gave out a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to wrap things up.
I like stuff.
I'm going to be off a week. I'm thinking about taking on more clients, too.
Okay.
But it's probably not going to be till January.
Can you talk about some of your clients and what they do?
Like, in a general sense, I treat clients who deal with anxiety, depression, trauma.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. And what is your job title? I know what it is, but I don't know if the people know. Have we talked about that?
Oh, I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
I work at a community mental health agency.
Boom. Which one?
In management.
You can't say, right?
I don't know.
At some point, you got to say, I can't say, my nigga, shut the fuck up. We can't talk about that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the name
Fair
of my
enough.
job.
Fair
But, and then I have my own private practice as well, where I see my own clients.
Business owner. Small time. Getting after it.
So, you know, it's been really nice, though. I like doing both jobs. It's nice to be in management and kind of get experience doing that. And then it's also nice to still be doing therapy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every once in a while, I wonder if I'm still helping people or not. I feel like all therapists kind of like have moments where you're like, am I actually doing it right? Like, is this actually helping someone? And then you have those moments where it's very rewarding and you're like, oh, yes, like this is why I do it. You know, because you can't always tell, like in the helping profession, like whether one particular person is feeling helped or not. But because I work in management, basically my job is for people to yell at me, you know, more often than not, because like, well, can I talk to a supervisor? Usually people don't want to talk to me to tell me good news. They usually want to talk to me when things are not going well.
I've been there.
And so it's a lot of, I understand, ma'am.
Yeah. I can't believe they did that to you. I'm gonna have a talk with that person. No, that's not what you do?
No.
Oh, that's what I used to do.
No, I can't. I don't say I can't believe they did that. I explained to them why they did that because I got to take their side. I can't be on somebody else's side.
No, I can't do that. Not in the area that I work in.
Unless they really messed up, and then I have to safeguard the agency and be like, you know what, that's not our protocol. Depending on what they did.
Yeah.
But you know,
I used to just make my patients feel heard and made them feel like, you know, hey, you know what, I'm on your side.
Yes.
Fuck that guy.
You want them to feel heard and like
fuck that
they
guy.
were probably
she
that
did
they were
what
right.
to you? She did what? I am appalled. And then I go to my employee, be like, man, fuck that bitch. She gone now. She happy though. That's it. That's how I used to do it. I swear it worked.
Sometimes the clients be right though, and you be like, why would that person do that?
Well, that's why I stuck with what I did, because no matter what, I'd make the patient feel like that. But you know how the saying goes. I don't know. This is from like the 80s, but what is that called? The customer's always right. Yeah. So you know, I go with the customer's always right. I can't believe that. Really? Oh wow. I was like, you know what? That's not cool. I wasn't cool at all. You know, this is maybe why she did that. And you know what? Yep. No, you're right. She shouldn't have did it. You're right. Boom. You're right. You're right. I'm going to take care of this. This will never happen again. You please have a wonderful... Did you want a Starbucks gift card, baby? That's how we used to get out. Then the patient goes home happy because they feel like somebody finna get their ass handed to them. And then I just go to my employee, because I always got my employee back. Man, fuck that bitch. She had a mole right above her eyeball. I couldn't even focus. That's how I would do it.
Anything else exciting happened this week?
Nothing happened exciting this week. Nothing happened exciting except for...
What?
So I was watching the motherfucking... I was on one of those social media sites and whatnot, and I was looking at this thing where this man... Because I go to Macy's often.
Okay.
You know, I'm pinky out on a lot of shit. I'm holding my solo cup and my pinky is out. Okay,
it is.
Just FYI. So I go to Macy's often, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Often I feel like I'm being watched in that motherfucker. You feel me?
Macy's.
In Macy's, I feel like I'm being watched. So young man went to Macy's. I guess they assumed he was stealing, so they called the police.
Okay.
Police showed up. Police just roughed him up, just grabbed him all up under the arm and shit, pulled him to the side. My nigga, yeah, nigga, come here. You know, just yanked him up like, yeah, come here. Mm-hmm. And they wanted to see if he was stealing. So this is the new day and age. So he popped on his camera and started recording the incident. Mm-hmm. And as you could see in the background, the officer is digging through his bag, asking the young man, hey, where's your receipt? Where's your receipt? And he was like, you holding it in your hand, famo. And so the officer decided to just look at the receipt and checked everything. Oh yeah, no, you good. Like you got purchased for it. And my man said all the buzzwords. I'm scared right now. I'm in fear for my life. Smart guy. But yeah, you know, it's just some bullshit that like in this day and age, we still got to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We still got to deal with that. Like, yo, hey, sometimes black people are just shopping.
Yeah, it's possible. It is very possible. You know.
It would behoove you. Behoove. Okay. To do your fucking research and find out how important the black dollar is. You might want to check it out. You know
we do be spending some money.
You might want to check it out. That was just weird that I saw that you know, that even in today's day and age, we still deal with that. Like, we still deal with that dumb racism bullshit. Honestly, man.
What's that? There's
a Ralph's by your house.
Yeah.
And a Ralph's by my house.
Uh-huh.
Where, you know how you have the self-checkout?
Yeah.
I often, and maybe I'm just hyper-focused on it, but I often notice that the people that are like supervising that area are just watching me. Watching me.
I was thinking that too. But now you know me, sometimes I'm oblivious to shit in a general sense.
Sure.
So I did make an effort to like pay attention to like how they were like attending to everyone else. And in all fairness, I wanted to be like, oh man, they're being racist, but the person was really attending to everybody else the exact same way. Like, you know, every person that kind of like went up there, they let them like, you know, check a couple of things, and then they're like, oh, do you need this? Do you need that? And then they kind of like backed off, and I was like, oh, it was kind of the same thing that they did to me. They didn't really do me any different, but initially I felt that way. Yeah. Because often I've had a lot of experiences where that was the case, where they like on top of me as soon as I walk in the store. But in that particular incident, I may have, you know, just...
Do you need any help, sir?
I may have just assumed.
3 white people just walked in and you ignored the fuck out of them. As soon as I walk in, do you need any help? Can I hold your bags and check them
and
for
that's
receipts?
What I thought until I saw an old white lady walked in and they did the exact same thing to her, and I was like, oh well.
I mean, you know what?
Maybe not.
low key, I be like seeing them motherfuckers like in the, you know, waiting in the wing and shit, just like making sure that I'm scanning all my shit, and then as soon as I'm done, I see them. Like, bitch, ain't nothing in space, bitch. It's a ceiling in here. You can't even see the stars. You know?
And I don't know what it's like to be a black man. Maybe as a black woman, I'm not as threatening, so like maybe nobody's harassing me as often.
I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, but even black people do it to me. So, I mean, but you know, I don't know. Maybe I don't usually rock out with my chain and shit out. And even if I did, I don't think that would even matter. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I usually tuck my shit in.
But you look like a successful rapper.
Yeah, but I usually tuck my shit in. So like when I'm out there, like sometimes I'm just in flops. You know what I'm saying? Basketball shorts and a cutoff and shit. I'm up in there. I look like I'm finna steal some shit. You know what I'm saying? So they just be like, is this nigga finna steal some shit? Like, the truth of the matter is, my nigga, even if I am finna steal some shit, is it just shit? Okay, then don't be racist about it. If I was stealing your shit, Then I could see, like, you know, the little Asian lady in Minister Society, you know what I'm saying? Hurry up and buy. Like, in one of them situations, I mean, I would understand it because it's your shit. But, like, yo, you work at Ralph's, fam. And I'm not even going to lie to you, dog. I ain't even going to lie to you, dog. I ain't even going to lie to the pod, dog.
What's that?
I be up in there like, bitch, I make triple what you make up in there. Like,
oh, you're arrogant.
I'm snooty. I told you, pinky out with a solo cup.
Oh, buddy,
I'll be like,
good.
bitch, but this is what I be thinking. I don't say it, but I be thinking it like, bitch, I make triple, quadruple. What the fuck you make? Like, you in here, what are you doing? You watching people scan their own groceries. What are you talking about? Like, and you serious about it? You, why you got the fucking
Some
evil eye on me?
Some people do take their job way too seriously.
Way too seriously.
You know, I remember I used to work at in high school. I worked at like Six Flags, and like the power went out or something, and so we couldn't check people out. And at some point, people started like jumping over the counter and just like taking shit. I remember just watching them like, oh shit, they stealing this shit.
Hey, my nigga, you dropped that iPad right there. Get that.
I was just watching them steal the shit, just like, oh damn, that's fucked up. Like, but I didn't do anything.
I'm not doing that neither.
I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I'll be on camera kicking shit. Hey, nigga, get that. I'm gonna come get that later, nigga.
But you know, like everybody. But again, I was a teenager that didn't care about anything, so I definitely didn't give two hoots, and I was making minimum wage. So I'm like, why am I gonna? I ain't got nothing to say, and I'm non-confrontational in general sense. So
yeah,
and I tend to mind my business most of the time.
Which you should. Which we all should. We should all mind our own fucking business.
The only time I don't is when it involves kids, but it kind of depends. Like if I see a kid walking by themselves or something, sometimes I'll just like make sure they're okay, like, you know, whatever. Although I think my mom like kind of instilled that, because we didn't live too far away from our elementary school.
Sure.
And she would see these little tiny little nothings like walking by themselves like home, and she's like, where is their mom? And so in my mind I hear that voice of like, where, because she would call like children woogies. She's like, where, look at that little woogie, why are they by themselves?
Woogie was a woman.
And I think that to myself sometimes, like, oh my gosh, like, and you could tell that like 4, 5, 6, like they're not very tall. Sure. And I'm like, damn, like they are legit by themselves. Like I look, you know, like down the way, I don't see no adult. The other way, no adult. I'm like, fuck, why are this kid by themselves? No,
and in today's day and age, you know, that's scary as fuck. You know what I'm saying, in a general sense, to just have children, you know, skedaddling by themselves. But you know, I come from a latchkey household, so I kind of get it sometimes. I was walking to school by myself in kindergarten, famo. So yeah, and my school wasn't that far, but my nigga wasn't that close either. So anyway,
I lived 2 blocks away, barely 2, like probably just realistically like, well, no, two blocks away from the school, school street. And my grandmother would walk me to like the corner, like the end of my like little neighborhood, and then would watch me walk the rest of the way.
That's what's up. But
I had my little brother who was 2 years younger. So
yeah, you had a fucking you had a chaperone. You had a chaperone and shit with you. Anyway, though, check it out though. Yes. So I don't know if you've been watching anything else online. Have you seen the Kanye thing? Tell me you've seen the Kanye thing.
About his wife? No.
I mean, there's a lot of
Cardi B and Offset situation.
Oh, tell me about that. I haven't heard about this.
Well, I don't know much, but apparently they're getting a divorce. Apparently Offset was cheating, and then had put like little heart emojis on like one of Nicki Minaj's pictures, and you know, like,
oh shit, Offset is fucking Nicki?
I don't think he's fucking her.
I think he was
just trying to piss off Cardi B. But
that would have pissed me off. That would have pissed me off. You go to my enemy's page and you heart anything. You heart anything.
Yeah,
I'm calling my sister. Hey,
I didn't even know that they wasn't getting along though. I didn't know none of that.
You don't remember from the fashion thing where they was throwing shit at each other? You don't remember that?
Oh no, I didn't see that either.
Oh, that was when Cardi B first got live. When she got hot. Yeah, Nicki didn't like that she got hot. Nicki is a hater. You didn't know that?
You think Nicki's a hater?
You shouldn't.
No, I didn't know. I knew that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B wasn't getting along. I didn't know that her and Offset wasn't getting along.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Yeah, no, Nicki's a hater though. Anybody that come up as far as a female rapper. So when Cardi B got hot, Nicki started getting like, you know what I'm saying? She got in her feelings. And then when Remy Ma came back, when she got out of jail, which I don't know why you would be dumb enough to get into it with Remy Ma. Remy Ma might beat you up, stab you in the neck or something, but you must know something I don't know. But yeah, and she got a little bent out of shape when Remy Ma got out of jail too. It's all lyrical. Sometimes it's honestly, let's keep it 1,000. Sometimes it's just the rap beef.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, yo, I'm just being, competitive.
I know, and I really I like all of those artists. I don't take a side per se, one way or the other, but I like all of those women. I think they're beautiful. I think they're wonderful. I think they're talented. So it's unfortunate that they weren't getting along, but anywho, doesn't look like Offset and Cardi B are gonna get back together. Apparently, he got another girlfriend already.
That relationship wasn't gonna last anyway. Anyway, moving on.
Was it? It comes across, and this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
But sometimes I see videos and it just kind of looks like very immature.
Yeah.
Like on both parts in a lot of ways. And I'm just like, I don't know if I could deal with all of that. That's just doing too much. Just so extra.
Right.
But if you were saying moving along.
Right, yeah. So moving along, I don't know if you've ever seen this Kanye West thing.
I didn't.
Okay, so Kanye West basically had a listening party for his new album. The new album is called Vultures. So he had this listening party, and there was actually a few people there. Kodak Black was there, Freddie Gibbs, Ty Dolla, Chris Brown. There was a lot of people who were actually there because those people were on the album. Okay. So it looks like, so it doesn't look like, you can search this, it's all searchable. He has on a black hoodie.
Okay.
But it was the KK version.
Okay. So
okay.
Like a pointy situation?
The pointy situation. Now,
okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen a KKK rally, but if I'm not mistaken, and I can be, KKK members all wear the white pointy joint.
Right.
But the Grand Master wears the black one.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I can be mistaken. I know that the Grand Master wears a different kind of hoodie, and I want to say it's black. Either way, that's what he was wearing, and a cutoff. So there's this big backlash. Everybody's like, "Oh, what the fuck is Kanye doing?" I mean, what is Kanye doing? What is he doing? I don't know what the man's doing. He's on some like Jewish shit, and then he's like, I don't know, man. Anyway, I was just looking at the thing and I thought it was weird, so I thought I'd bring it up.
Well, maybe he's just trying to be the topic of conversation but I don't know what reason.
Possibly.
I don't know. Like, I can't.
He's having a moment right now.
Yeah, he's having a moment. It doesn't make any sense, and I don't want to make any assumptions, but it's just strange. It's
very strange. His behavior is strange.
So you even associate yourself with any hate group or wear any attire associated with any group of hate, regardless if it's towards you or not, it's just strange.
Yes.
More strange if it's a group that's against you, but just in a general sense, he's been acting. And then I was reading online about that doesn't seem like he bathes and he smells bad and just...
He doesn't appear like he bathes, but maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Doesn't matter. When you got that much money, who cares if you bathe?
I still care.
You don't have to smell him. Why do you care?
Well, not me personally. I'm just saying if somebody in my life, no matter how much money they make, I'm going to need you to bathe. I'm going to need you to... Yeah, if you walked in here with $1 billion, but you smelled like a booty hole, I'm going to still be like, okay, bub.
I think you could look past it, though.
I'm gonna tell you about it, though. I'm not gonna look past it.
I think you could. When you walk into that fucking 17,000 acre mansion.
I don't think so. I think
you know what? You didn't wash your ass today. That's all good.
No, it's not just a today. It's not just a today thing. If it's an ongoing issue, you don't smell right. That's a problem. Hygiene is important. I'm sorry. I don't think.
Isn't there a culture that does not bathe? They don't believe in it. I think there's a culture that doesn't believe in it.
I know there's plenty of cultures that don't believe in deodorant. I don't know if there's cultures that believe in not bathing.
I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about nothing. I don't know a lot about everything.
You know, honestly. But that's fair enough. But, you know, I don't know, Bub. I don't think there's any amount of money because this is how I look at it. This is how I look at things. In a general sense, you know, once you get to a place where you are living comfortably, at that point, there's nothing in addition that's like, is so exciting that you're willing to deal with just a bunch of bullshit just because.
Well, you haven't lived that life, so there's no way for you to like make that decision because you don't know what's exciting for other people.
I've been exposed to different levels of life, and I don't think I have found it so exciting that like
have you ever been on a PJ?
No.
Okay, so we can stop there.
That's the only measure of like.
That's not the only measure, but if I start there and you like no. Then there is a wide array of shit that you have not experienced. Have you ever experienced butler service? Mm-hmm. Have you ever experienced maid service? Mm-hmm. Have you ever experienced them together?
At somebody's house?
At someone's home. Not and not at wait a minute.
And I'm not saying at a hotel either.
Not at someone's home. At your home.
At my home.
At your home. This is your home.
Me personally, have I experienced it? No, I was just saying I've experienced it with other people who are well off.
Well, either way, same thing. All I'm saying is, have you ever experienced maid service, butler service, a chef that will make you whatever you want at any time of the night? Have you experienced any of those things?
I haven't been at their house any time of the night, but I have interacted with people who have had that. But
you're skirting. You're skirting.
But I'm gonna say it hasn't.
Have you experienced it?
Like, you know, me personally, have I experienced somebody waiting on me? No.
Have you experienced? I'm very clear. Have you experienced having a butler, maid, and cook at your service?
Oh, at my service.
Brittany Williams.
No.
Have you ever experienced that? Then you cannot really make that assumption. What you're saying, you're making an assumption.
I'm making an assumption based on my character in the overall sense, and I don't think that it would care.
That's your character, but a lot of people, that's what they like. That's what they want. That's what they need.
You're saying it. Like, do you think that you would put up with anything based on most things? If somebody is like, you know, has a ton of money and could provide all these things for you, do you think you would deal with a lot of bullshit? Because I know your temperament, so I have a guess, but if you think otherwise, then I'll have to roll with that.
I have a couple of questions.
What question?
I have a couple of questions.
All right.
First question is, do I have to have sex with this person? That's a very long pause, fam. That's a huge pause.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes, just because let's just assume you're in a relationship with the person.
I have to have sex with them
because the only way that you have to like deal with that type of situation is if you guys are in a relationship. Otherwise, you just come and go, and you don't really have to fuck with them. So cool. Yeah,
so I do have to have sex.
You're in a full relationship with the person. Yeah.
Okay, now you've been on a plane before. Do I get one of those little barf bags? Do I get a barf bag?
Yes.
If I get a barf bag. And I have to have sex with someone who is not washing their ass. We good. Long as I get a barf bag.
I think you bullshit.
Every stroke.
I think you would try to deal with it, but at some point you'd be like, "Yo, I'm out." You'd be done
after I've embezzled so much money. Like, bitch, I'm gonna need an allowance, and I need it to come out every month. Depending on how much money she got, I'm gonna keep it real. If she got a ton of money where it's just like endless, if she got Kanye money, let's just say, then yeah, my nigga, yeah, I need like $200,000 a month.
And you just okay with her not bathing, her just having to stanky
Don't
ass.
bathe. It's only gonna take me like 3 months. I'm out of there. I've already saved enough money to get up out. You know what? This is not working. It's not you. It's me.
So you're saying no, you wouldn't be able to deal with it?
Not for a long period of time. Not for a long
Regardless of the amount of money?
Not for a long period of time.
Okay.
You ain't washing your ass. I don't know if you've ever smelled a woman that ain't washed her ass, but it's different than smelling a man. Oh, it's way different.
Wow.
It's inherently different.
So
are you kidding me?
You think that dirty balls somehow smell better?
I didn't say that. I said it's different. If I had the choice.
I can't breathe again.
If you give me the choice, look at this. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Okay.
Given the choice, because I'm very sensitive to smell. I'm very sensitive. So given the fucking choice, if I was given the choice to be in a women's prison as a woman or in a man's prison as a man, yeah, I'm going to the man's prison. Y'all get saucy down there, boy. Ooh, it just, you got, oh God, just the thought of it. Just the thought of it is just, it just makes me want to throw up. The aromas are coming the aromas coming out of that prison.
Wow, buddy.
Gotta be some of the worst aromas ever. Oh my God. Yo, who got the Lysol? Somebody light an incense in here. Shit. Where's the fucking Intuits or whatever the fuck those are called? Oh Jesus. Yeah, nah, fuck that. I couldn't do it. Those smells fucking kill.
Buddy.
They kill. I'm sorry, women. I love y'all when y'all clean. When y'all dirty. Mm-hmm.
And you think men smell better?
I didn't say that. I said it's different. You putting words in my mouth now, bro. Now you putting words in my mouth.
All right. Well, you would rather the male different smell than the women different smell.
I've been in jail a couple of times. I could deal with a nigga smelling like ass and shit and balls. There was a joke that one of my patients actually told me. And this is how the joke went. He says, Adam and Eve were out on the plains, and then God came down from the heavens. And God says, hey, Adam, where is Eve? Adam says, Eve, she's in the ocean taking a swim. God says, God damn it. Now I'm never going to get that smell out of those fish. I'm just saying. I didn't make the joke. I'm just telling y'all the joke. I didn't make it. So yes. No, I would 100%. I would, if given the choice. If given the choice.
All right, that's your choice.
That is my choice. That's my choice. Okay, so let's move on. Because I feel like I've lost the women audience. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Let's see. What's the next thing on the docket here? Did you see this? There was like 3 or 4 fucking refs locking up at a basketball game.
Oh,
Did we see this?
I didn't see this.
Yes. This happened. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
All right, well, tell me about it.
So basically, nobody knows how the fight kicked off, okay? Mm-hmm. Nobody's aware on how this fight kicked off. But because I guess the video didn't start until they was already locking up.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
Don't you hate when that happens, when you try to catch some shit and it'd be like,
yeah, it's like you caught it in the middle. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. But I don't know if you've ever been with me to my son's basketball tournaments.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
You were there when I tripped out on the scorekeeper.
I don't know.
I think you were there that day.
You've tripped out a few times and for various reasons, but I don't know if that one in particular.
I've had my moments. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, when you have these basketball tournaments, there's like 4 or 5 games going on at once inside of one arena.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have like 4 or 5 different courts inside one arena, obviously. So you have a bunch of different refs. 2 or 3 refs reffing this game. It's like 2 or 3 refs per game. And just out of the blue, these refs just start locking up. Yeah, just straight locking up. Just straight fucking locking up. Boom. So yeah, so this happened in Lakewood, Colorado. It was a 4th grade basketball.
Oh gosh.
Okay?
That makes it worse.
4th graders trying to get their shit together, and the refs start locking the fuck up. And when I say they was
dads?
No, did you hear what I said? They were referees.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, were they dads like reffing the game?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is actually a referee service. It's not a referee service. Let me fix that. It's a part of the organization. So there's an organization that runs the basketball tournament.
Yeah.
And the organization that runs the basketball tournament provides referees.
Okay.
So the referees were just referees. I don't know what happened.
They weren't associated with the team.
It was like foul.
Because
fuck you, bitch.
Like when they have the kids sports, sometimes they'll have like a dad from one team and a dad from the other team, like being the referees. You know,
I was the first down guy for my son's football. They asked me. I showed up. They was like, "Yeah, the guy with the chains. He didn't show up. Can you do it?" I was like, no, I came to watch, bro. Like,
you didn't do it?
I did it, but I was like, no. At first I was like, no. Like, no, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm holding the thing, and I had to be on the other team's side. What the fuck?
Hey, but when you're a parent, you gotta help out a lot. Because who wants to volunteer?
Bullshit.
A lot of people don't want to volunteer to do that stuff.
I don't want to do that shit because I'm gonna root for my kid over there on that side. Yeah, smack the shit, and then now you got a whole nother problem because me and these people might get into it.
All right, so they was locking up.
Oh, locking the fuck up.
Do we know why?
Nobody knows why. No arrests were made because the refs skedaddled. They boogied before the police even showed up.
I bet you they was young. They had to be young.
Nope.
No.
These were like 40 and 50-year-old men.
No.
Yep.
That's when you get disappointed. Like, you're too old for this shit.
It was crazy, bro. They was locking up. I'm like, damn, look at
But you know, sometimes, like you were saying the other day, like sometimes you just got to get it out, you know? You wanted to lock up yourself.
Sometimes. But I don't want to lock up. I don't want to lock up.
Buddy, you were just saying how you wanted to lock up yesterday.
No.
That wasn't you.
That wasn't you. Me. That was not me.
Okay.
I'm a calm soul. I'm a very calm soul.
Yo, your ass has been feisty for like the last month.
That's not true.
No, huh?
No.
Oh, my bad. I must have confused you with somebody else.
That was somebody else, man. That wasn't me.
Oh, man. Oh.
I'm super calm.
I had something I wanted to bring up. So
bring it up.
Me and you. Oh, okay. So I was looking at the news and I saw this today of like there's this Democratic aide for a senator who apparently made a sex tape in the Senate hearing room.
What?
And it just came out. So
wait a minute, made a sex tape?
Yes.
Oh, I have not heard this.
Him and his boo thing. So there's like, I have obviously did not watch a video, but like there's a bunch of like pictures of him like in a thong, bent over, like on.
Oh my god!
Oh, like where they would be talking at. And
wait a minute, why is he bent over?
I guess the dude that
it was 2 men.
Yeah, I guess the dude that he was dealing with was the one that was filming it. Yeah. So it was from his angle, if you will.
POV.
And so I was like, that's a lot. First of all, I could see the appeal of it because I'm like, you know, like I could see somebody be like, oh, like, you know, this is forbidden, if you will, to be doing this kind of thing here. But he definitely risked his job. Apparently he was He like worked with like a volunteer with Dianne Feinstein, I believe, and then he
Dianne. And isn't she dead?
I think
Dianne Feinstein died recently. Yeah.
And then I guess I don't know the senator he's working with, right, or was working with.
He's fired.
Oh yeah, he got fired immediately.
Yeah, you can't take it in the ass in the Senate. Not publicly, you can't. You can.
Like, that's a bold move.
That's a bold move.
And then who put the video out? Like,
probably
why was
the guy.
it? Why? Well, yeah, probably. But why was it in a place where people could even see it is beyond me. But I was like, ooh, I was like, you know what? Government in general sense be very entertaining. They have all kinds of things.
Way more
entertaining. You see the picture of Donald Trump like watching some stripper, like he like he was looking at a bucket of chicken or something. Like,
I did not. I've not seen this.
He's an old ass motherfucker, but he was like mesmerized by this woman who was taking her clothes off.
That's crazy. That's crazy because he's got a very attractive wife.
Is he still married?
She's not very attractive.
I'm sure at one point she was very attractive.
She's okay.
She's older now, you know.
She's got some hard angles on that face, though. There's some hard angles.
But I'm just saying, was it always that way? Women sometimes when they age, you know, the ankles maybe a little bit more sharp.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I will still beat. I'm just saying. Yeah, no. Yeah, but whatever.
I mean, Donald Trump did well for himself considering that he's not attractive at all. And never has been.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you look at younger pictures of people, you're like, oh, like, okay, he was hot once.
He looked like a sad sack of potatoes. Like, you know how you have that buff sack of potatoes? No, he was a sad sack.
Yeah, no,
yeah, he's funny. He's a sloth. He just, like, I mean, every time I see him on the screen, every time, that's all I hear.
Man.
He looks horrible. Though. I can't believe that somebody would.
But you said, again, the money.
No. Nope.
Oh, you changed your mind now?
I changed.
Wow.
Like,
change your mind.
But that's because I'm a man. As a man.
Okay. As opposed to what?
As a woman.
Okay.
As a man, looking at another man and then looking at a woman and saying, damn, you sat on that? You nasty.
Oh,
like,
wow.
if you listen, I feel that way in a general sense about women. When you look at a man and you like, ooh, and then you still do it and you let him put it in you raw too, because you had a baby by that nigga.
Yeah.
That's just, now you just nasty.
Okay, so you're telling me
you just nasty.
You've never had sex with a woman that you're not attracted to.
There was a woman, I'm not gonna give any specifics.
Okay.
But there's a woman who was on Fox as a caster. Mm-hmm. She had her own show and X, Y, and Z, and she doesn't live too far from me here now. And I met her, and I still have the correspondence. But yeah, she was trying to like get me to, you know, she wanted me to come over her house and shit. And
what does it have to do with dealing with an unattractive person?
That it would have been great if I could have finished where I was going with this.
Okay,
that would have been awesome. So, you know, she was trying to like get me to like come over to her crib, and you know, like she wanted to hang out and shit, and she wanted to fuck me and everything, and I just couldn't do it. She looked gross.
Gross?
I'm not saying this.
I know. I've seen some of the girls you dealt with. So
she's
saying
gross.
She was gross. She must have been pretty bad.
That's a pretty fucked up thing to say. But yeah, she was gross. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. She was gross. Oh yeah, this lady was gross. I couldn't do it. I tried.
What was so gross about her?
Everything.
Like?
Everything.
Give me an example.
Everything.
Oh, you're not gonna give no example.
I'm giving you the example. She was gross in general.
So her face attractiveness you didn't like.
Gross.
Her body type
gross.
You didn't like.
Gross. Everything you
hygiene.
Gross.
Her hygiene.
I could smell it over the phone.
Wow.
Gross. She looked like she didn't wash her ass properly. Like, how could you? How could you get around all them angles? It's impossible.
Wow.
You needed that girl in Coming to America. Your royal penis is clean, Your Highness. She needed her to get them crevices. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was. This lady was gross, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but the truth of the matter is you know, there are gross people out there.
Right.
Look at me. There is a woman out there who looks like Melania Trump who's looking at me like, ugh, that nigga look gross. But Melania Trump cannot say that to me. She can't. Do you know why?
Why?
Look who the fuck you had a baby with, bitch. You can't say, I look gross. Look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. You know you blew his socks. Donald Trump is not the type of nigga that's going to let you just walk around here without blowing his socks. She blew his socks off. Bow, socks off. Yep, barefoot. Yep. So she can't, no. Anyway, I'm sure I look gross. This woman, she looked grosser. And with that said, yeah, no, I'm not for sale when it comes to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not for sale for that. Oprah, that's a different story.
You like her?
No.
You like her money?
I despise Oprah. I like her money though. I like that she got all that money. I like that she's intelligent. She's not attractive at all to me. But yeah, I'd bend Oprah over and show her the 50 states.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. This is Canada.
Okay, unrelated topic.
You didn't even call me on that. Canada's not a fucking state. You were supposed to call me out on that. I did that on purpose. Anyway, moving on.
We recently watched that Kevin Hart and Chris Rock documentary.
Yeah, we did.
I kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of cool to see the behind the scenes of it all.
Sure.
You know, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be
more about Kevin Hart?
No, not necessarily more about Kevin Hart. I guess I thought there was going to be more funny moments, but it was still really interesting. It was a documentary. Yeah, well, you know, but still, even with that, like, I thought there was going to be, like, I thought they were going to show, like maybe some small clips of, like.
You thought there was going to be more comic relief?
Yeah. But it was still cool, though. It was still good. It was still good behind the scenes. Sure. And it kind of was a good reminder. Not that Chris Rock has forgotten, but I was like, oh, yeah, like, Chris Rock did do a lot of things, you know.
I didn't know about half the shit that was in that documentary. I didn't know about half of it.
I didn't know a lot about some of the beginning stuff either, and I thought it was cool that they had his brother on there, like, kind of talk about his experience of, like, oh yeah, if I ask him something, most of the time he's gonna say no.
I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed that.
Favorites, and 5 times he said no.
I would have never guessed that for the simple fact that Tony Rock is a name that you know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, how do you get there without your brother? My nigga, you're not that funny.
I don't know. I don't know.
Tony.
I can't think of, I'm not familiar with his work to be able to say. But
he's not that funny. He's okay. He's not that funny.
But yeah, it was like, I was like, oh, okay. It was a different depiction of Chris that I not that I know anything about him in a general sense, but I was just like, oh, okay.
You know what I want to see?
What?
What I want to see is Tony Rock beat up Will Smith. That's what I want to see.
I know he was very passionate and very upset when that all went down.
He said what he said, but my nigga, like, you know, like, make it happen. Make that shit. Hey, Will.
I'm sure Will Smith is not the person that we see, like, on TV. I'm sure that is his, you know, persona. I was like, I wonder what he's like in real life.
Will Smith?
Yeah.
You think that's not him?
No.
That's interesting.
No, because I don't think it can be. I think he wants the public, just like many performers do, they want the public to see certain things.
Sure.
So I think so this is a separate thought pattern, but I was like, I think Kevin Hart, like, I think there were a couple documentaries that he had where he has actually shown his real self, like the imperfections, like that one where he's like arguing with his staff,
his trainer.
Friend.
That's his trainer.
And I also was like, okay,
on the PJ.
Yeah,
that's his trainer.
And there was a couple other little scenes too where he kind of showed them like not getting along or just the imperfect moments, and I was like, okay, like he showed his real self because he showed the moments that weren't so good.
That's big right there.
I think Will Smith, until like the Red Table Talk, had not really shown too much of the imperfect moments. Yeah, you know, so that's why I was like, I wonder what he's really like in real life. I'm just curious. Not that it's any of my business. Not that I care a ton either. Sure. But I was like, I you know, like before people like, oh, you know, making these thoughts about like, oh, I would have did this, I would have done that. Like, you don't really even know who that man is in real life. You know, you just know what he shows to the public.
You're saying that people were saying like what I would have done or what I would have done as Will Smith or as Chris Rock?
As Chris Rock.
Yeah, I think I could tell you what I would have done.
No, and I'm not saying that you wouldn't be able to, but I'm just saying like people make a lot of assumptions in a general sense about Will Smith and like who he is or is not, or like calling him a bitch because of the whole August Alsina thing.
Alsina?
Alsina? Oh, sorry. I don't know his name.
Alsina.
Alsina.
He's Jewish.
But, you know, they make a lot of assumptions. And I was like, you know what? You really don't really know much about him. Because, you know, he has been very careful about his public image.
Well, yeah.
So
I think he has a nice team behind him that tells him to portray, you know, the darling, you know, the Hollywood darling who is just, you know, clean cut and doesn't do anything wrong. I don't know what happened that night where he decided, you know what, I'm burning all this shit to the ground. I don't know what about that night was to say, let's do this.
Yeah.
I'll say this, you know, initially what I feel about what he did was it was bitch made. I still feel like it's bitch made. However, I think it could have been done differently. You know, I don't think you actually needed to like go up on stage and smack somebody like Chris Rock, who is up there like telling jokes. Like now, let's just say we cut out. I don't even know why we're talking about this, but honestly, we're gonna say this and we're gonna get it over with. But I just think that, like, my nigga, you could have cut out the part where you went up on stage and smacked the shit out of the nigga to the part where you just said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." Okay. I'm not okay with that either, but I can see you saying that. Not going all the way to fuck up on stage.
You doing that shit. I can see you.
I'm not going up on stage. I'm not going to go up on stage.
I'm not saying. I can see you like saying, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth."
Keep my wife's name out your mouth, my nigga, or we can go to the park and make it happen. I'm notorious for inviting niggas to the park. Let's go to the park, bro.
You can be pretty feisty, but you know what? Unrelated but related, sure. Adjacent is it kind of reminds me of like Michael Jackson and how like careful he was about his public image, and the fact that nobody even knew what his real fucking voice sounded like. Not nobody, but very few knew what his real voice even fucking sounded like.
That wasn't his real voice? Hey, can I have some iced tea? That wasn't his real voice?
Oh, wow.
That wasn't his real voice.
But
Give me some more milk, doctor.
Maybe it was a different time that like people did purposely like, you know.
I've never heard Mike come in like, "Hey, homie, I need you to
there is some like there is some video or some audio of like little bit I've heard there of his actual voice.
I've never heard that. You're gonna have to pull that up for me because I've never heard that.
I'll pull it up for you after the
next pod. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna link it in and we're gonna play that.
It's kind of weird to hear, but I'm like, well, obviously his voice didn't. I mean, like, you know.
Well, obviously
his voice didn't sound like that.
Can you please? Like, I'm sure that wasn't him, but that's not what he was on all the time.
Yeah.
Which you probably would be when, you know, that's your life from 5 years old until you die.
Yeah, you're a professional performer. Why wouldn't it be?
You're a professional performer the entire time that you are alive. When you wake up in the morning, you probably want to be like, "Hey, my nigga, nah, nigga, give me some coffee." But you actually wake up like, "I'm like a latte." You probably wake up like that on purpose because you just always on. Yeah. You feel me? I've never had to deal with that, so I don't know what that's like, and I know it got to be hard. I come on this pod, and legitimately speaking, the first pod, the second pod that may or may not be posted, and this pod, you know, I'm performing.
Yeah.
But in my regular life, like, this was supposed to be angry pod.
You were gonna be angry today?
I was gonna be angry.
I'm glad he's not fun angry. It's the least fun for all that are out there.
Good afternoon. What's so good about it?
I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Angry Jay is not fun.
Me and Jay
at all.
were arguing we argue every day. because we're best friends, and so we get at least one argument a day.
At least.
But he was really getting on my nerves yesterday because he was just so fucking feisty.
No, yesterday was just a different day. I don't want to talk about it. I want to move on. So I'm gonna.
You were gonna be angry, Jay, but now
I'm gonna be angry, Jay. All you're doing is you're just making it okay. Yeah, it was gonna be angry, Jay. Now it's for sure gonna be angry, Jay. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's move on.
Talk about Mark Wahlberg. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so the Mark Wahlberg thing. Generally speaking, what happened is that Mark Wahlberg is 50. Did you know that shit?
No, he got 50 fast.
Mark fucking Wahlberg's 50. I thought me and Mark was the same age. Nah. Funky Bunch Mark is older than me. So, anyway, he has a 20-year-old daughter, and she's at Clemson in North Carolina? South Carolina. Mm-hmm. She's at South Carolina, so I guess he went up there for Parents Week. Mm-hmm. And when he went up there for Parents Week, his nasty ass daughter, Mark, I love you, his nasty ass daughter went to a frat party.
Why is that nasty?
Have you ever been to a frat party?
Yes.
You want to go to the back?
Oh, no.
Okay, then. Okay, then. So.
You know that's an inside joke. Why you saying it on the pod?
I knew it would get right. I know it'd get in there. So, anyway, his daughter went to a frat party, and Mark Wahlberg just fucking crashed the frat party. And he said he had a good time.
That's fun.
That is fun. If you're just one of the kids there and you don't really, I've never seen Mark Wahlberg's daughter. You know what I'm saying? So she's not like widely famous.
Yeah.
And I assumed that none of those people actually knew it was his daughter either. Maybe not. Either way. And then Mark Wahlberg walks the fuck in and oh shit, I was finna fuck the shit out your daughter. Like I'm finna spike her shit and take her upstairs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he popped in and said it was he said he had a really good time.
I'm sure he did.
He had a really good time. Well, his record. He has a fucking rap sheet. Mark Wahlberg was a criminal. While his brother was doing the whole Backstreet Boys thing. So
no, not Backstreet Boys.
It's not Backstreet Boys?
No.
What is it, NSYNC?
New Kids on the Block.
Is it New Kids? It's so many of those weird ass bands. I don't know nothing about none of those white bands. I was in the hood. So anyway, he went to the thing. He said he had a blast.
You're smooth. You don't know nothing about nobody. Nothing funny, but your favorite song is Tennessee Whiskey.
That's not even a white band. That's a white singer.
It's a white singer.
Buddy, we talking about back then though. We talking about back then.
Back then, okay.
That was weird. I'm cutting that out. Anyway. So yes, Mark Wahlberg went to the thing. He said he had a good time. Him and his daughter at Clemson in South Carolina, and that's pretty much that. It wasn't really much with that. I just put that up there on the board just to be put it on the board. But I did want to talk about this though.
Okay.
Folding chair man.
Oh, okay?
Folding chair man is the folding chair man from the Alabama.
Yeah. From the
Riverboat Brawl.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like my man with the folding chair, he got no jail time.
Oh, good.
50 hours of community service, and his 90-day sentence suspended. Let's go, nice, baby. Let's go. You goddamn right. You goddamn fucking right. He was well within his rights to smack everybody who did not have the proper amount of melanin in their skin with a fucking folding chair. God damn it. God damn it. And get off with community service. You know what I'm saying? That he could get signed off by Ray Ray and his homeboy. Yup. White people, we getting it signed off.
Oh, wow. Yes.
God damn right. I got mine signed off.
Hey, you seen the people that have the earrings of the little folding chairs?
No, but I applaud those people.
Yeah,
I applaud those people for having having the wherewithal to have the folding chair. I hope white people rock them. Like, yeah, boom, folding chair. Yeah. All right. So he got off.
Unrelated topic.
Yeah.
So there's this video circling online of and I think it's on Instagram and TikTok or whatever else, and it's this dude that or a couple of dudes rather, that reach over, right, like towards their girlfriend or whoever they're talking to cell phone, looking like they're almost gonna grab it, but they grab like something else, like a drink or some food or something, and the girl snatches the phone up and like, you know, away from them as if like they're hiding, got something to hide or something.
Yes.
So I guess my question to you is, what would be your response? Because in the video, like they just kind of like at dinner or something, they just like put money on the table and they just left. Like they're just like, okay, I'm done with you. What would you do if the girl you was talking to, that you was feeling or whatever, did that shit? As soon as you reach towards her phone, she snatched it up and like, you know, obviously doesn't want you to see.
Why
are you laughing already?
Are we talking about? Okay, which J are we talking about right now?
The only one that exists.
No, there's a couple J's. Okay, one J. Let's call him J.A. J.A. don't give a fuck because, bitch, I was already cheating on you anyway. Like, I'm already cheating on you. So you grabbing your phone. Right. Grab your phone, bitch. Like, just as long as you ain't grabbing for my phone. All right,
that's one version. The version of you that doesn't really care about the relationship. What about the version of you that does care, that was feeling her?
Okay, so it's hard for me to switch modes, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to switch modes. The guy, the J that actually cares, which is JB. JB, I'm gonna be like, yo, did you just fucking grab your phone on me? Like, I'm gonna think about that shit all day, all night. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night, like thinking about it. Yeah,
but she can't
she's not
fuck with
survive.
you. No, okay.
She's
I
out
was
of
thinking
there.
the same thing. I was like, if a dude did that to me, I was like, I don't think I could continue because you've already started the wheels turning of like,
I
you
got
got
mad
something,
questions.
you got something to hide. I was like, I don't think.
Yeah, I got mad questions.
feel like for the most part, and I'm not saying for all people, but I'm saying in most situations, until you act suspicious, nobody is gonna like, you know, even think about those kind of things. But when you start doing suspicious behavior, then it's sort of like, okay.
Well, that's a weird thing to do because I watched this on IG and I saw about 3 or 4 different videos, and the nigga was like reaching for the ketchup, and then she yanked her phone like, and then tried to like act normal, like, bitch, don't, and you like you giving me eye contact right now? Now listen, give me the phone now. You know what I'm saying? Like, now give me the phone. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm talking shit. I'm never going through nobody's phone. If I reach for the ketchup, you snatch your phone out the way because you just thought I was reaching for your phone. Yeah, I'm not even gonna finish these French fries, baby. I'm out of here. You can forget about it. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Yeah, I'm not going for that.
I was thinking that too. Like, it's not worth it. Obviously, you got something to hide.
Yeah, because I was reaching for the ketchup.
And even if you don't have anything to hide, why are you acting like that? Like, that's
straight up though. Listen.
Yeah.
If my phone is on the table and you reach for the ketchup and it looked like you reaching for my phone, and even if I think you reaching for my phone, go ahead and grab it. You go ahead and grab it. Because if you are reaching for my phone instead of the ketchup, it's locked. So good luck. Now, if you ask me to open it, I'm more than happy to open it. I'm going to open that phone. I'm going to open that phone. I'm opening that phone. And while you're going through it, yeah, I'm packing my shit. We're done. We're done. We're 100%.
I saw another
video. You want to go through my phone?
I saw another video where a dude did that. She was like, babe, can I see your phone? He was
saw
like,
that
sure.
Too. Saw that too. And then he was dragging his bags out the door. Oh, yeah, no, because we're finished. Yeah. You don't trust me, I don't trust you. I can't sleep in here because we don't trust each other. I don't know what you might do. You might Lorena Bobbitt a nigga at the middle of the night. I'm cool.
He was so cool about it too. He was like, yeah, of course.
And then he just walked off. There you go. Here's the phone. I'm out.
That one was funny.
That's exactly what I would have done. 100% what I would have done. Let's see. There's another topic here. Let me look up here and see what we got. What we got. What we got. What do we got, bub? Oh,
I think it's the fuck you segment.
No, it's not. We look at all those other topics that we missed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just gonna bring those up since they up there.
Okay.
Okay. So apparently, 2 Chainz got into a accident in Miami. 2 Chainz is fine. Wasn't his fault. You know how 2 Chainz smoke a lot of weed. Now I thought they was gonna try to like hit 2 Chainz with like some kind of fine or some kind of anything.
But he got really hurt though, right?
He did not. He was fine. Yeah,
his car was messed up. Yeah.
His car was fucked up, but Chainz was fine. He went to the hospital, got checked out. Boom, he was out the same night. I guess it was some other guy who was actually drunk driving who smacked. It was a 3-car pileup.
Oh,
but Chainz is fine. He's good. He's still doing his little weird show. What is that called? Expensivist or whatever. I like that show. Fuck you. I like that show. I like
it too. I watched it.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
The most expensive, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chainz is fine. Thank God. God bless the Chainz, man. I heard that. I also heard, which is not on the board, Stevie J, not Stevie J, but it was another J guy. I don't know his fucking name. The guy from 106 in Park. What is his name?
Terrence J.
Terrence J. Got into an accident also. Both niggas is fine. I'm glad you niggas is home getting pussy and smoking weed.
How you know
Congratulations.
Because
duh, they both getting pussy. They are.
No,
I would be. If I was one of you niggas, I'd be getting so much pussy. I'd be getting pussy during this podcast. Like, who is this dumbass nigga? I'd be fucking like, this stupid ass nigga talking about me. That's what I'd be doing. Boom. Parents in Georgia. This was big. Parents in Georgia fined $50 extra on their bill because they fucking kids couldn't control themselves. Have you heard about this?
I think $50 is not enough then. They had 9 kids.
9 fucking kids running around a restaurant.
Yeah, no, they needed to be charged $100.
$50 was the assessed charge.
That was low.
That's what I think. so they, I guess they interviewed a bunch of people because even after this came out and obviously the restaurant got ridiculed. I didn't want to.
I don't think so. I don't think they should be ridiculed.
I didn't want to give the restaurant a plug. That's why I didn't put it up there. But
okay.
So the restaurant charged a fee, and then they got ridiculed for it. And even after the ridicule, them niggas ain't lost no business. That motherfucker is packed at lunchtime.
No, and I don't think they should, because you should be able. We have all been in a restaurant situation where you see somebody's kids acting a fool and the parents are not doing anything. So you have the audacity to have 9 kids in there acting a fool.
Yeah,
absolutely not. That's
just running around.
No, don't nobody in there get paid enough to be dealing with all of that.
No, this is not a fucking daycare.
No,
this is not a fucking daycare. Let that be my restaurant. You're out of here. Everybody, you're out of here.
No,
everybody get the fuck out.
I don't feel bad about that at all.
Nah, I wouldn't. I'm not charging them $50 because I don't think $50 is enough.
No, it's not.
Y'all need to get the fuck out. Hey, I'm sorry, ma'am. If it was my restaurant,
why would you take 10 bad kids to any restaurant?
Some people have 10 bad kids.
Yeah, but that's what you do. Take out. Don't sit there and have the waitress or hostess or waiter have to deal with you and all your kids. Like, that's just unnecessary.
I don't disagree that somebody needs to wrangle these children. The only part I disagree with is like, okay, so what are we supposed to just fucking stay in the house all the time because we got 10 kids? No. However, I got 10 kids. I should be able to control 10 kids. I got them. They mine.
If you decided to have that many, yeah.
You should be able to control them. And if you just are allowing 10 kids to just run rampant through a restaurant, then you should be shot. You shouldn't be charged. You should be shot. They should drag you into the back, put a blindfold over your fucking face, tell you to walk 10 paces, and then start throwing rocks at you or something. Something should happen other than charging you $50.
Can't be everybody else's fault that you made that choice. So
no, it's not everybody's fault. And to be perfectly honest with you, the way that I feel about it is that these people who have these children who they can't control, it's not because you can't control them. You just don't want to. Now, I'll tell you what they used to do at my job, and it is effective. And this is why white people do it. I'm sorry. but you guys do this. So white people want preferential treatment, do they not? Mm-hmm. They believe that they're entitled to the preferential treatment. So this is what they do. And they've done this at my job. What they do is they let their children run rampant through shit because they want to be seen faster. So if you're in a doctor's office and your kid's in the lobby going ape shit, the workers just want to get you the fuck out of there because you bothering everybody else. So it's like, yeah, well, no, just let them go. Have you ever seen that where the kid's rambunctious and then the lady who was supposed to go was like, no, just let them go first because the kid obviously needs to just. So white people think that like, oh yeah, we'll just let the kid run crazy and then they'll see us faster and get us out of here faster.
If that's a strategy, that's a horrible strategy.
It works.
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work with me. I'm the supervisor that day. That shit ain't gonna work.
It doesn't work long term because then the child just learns that's okay, and then they're doing that all the time, even when you're not in that setting. No, that's not enough. I don't think that's on purpose.
Oh, it is. I've seen it.
It's
Trust
not
me,
on
it
purpose
is.
because the child is not. You can't tell me that the child is a model citizen until they get in those situations. No.
What it is
they're acting
the
like that all the time.
It's not about it. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. It's not about the child acting differently. It's about the parent acting differently. The child is normally a runaround child. You don't have children, but I'm sure you've seen children who are children of black people who are quick to put their baby in a headlock. And it's because those children are just like rambunctious. You know, you can't just stop a child from being rambunctious, but if you do stop them, you're stopping them all the time. They don't just turn into not rambunctious. So they're just normally rambunctious. So if the child is normally like that, normally when you're at home, when you're in a space that you actually are worried about them running around, hey, Billy, sit down, come here. You're doing that. But when you want faster service, you're just like, do your thing, big dog. Do your thing. And I know that I know this to be a fact only because one of the parents told me. Like, yeah, I'll let the nigga run around because I get to get seen faster. And so I was like, oh, smart move. But next time he come up in here, I'm calling security on you and him. Mm-hmm. Both y'all getting the fuck out of here. So anyway, $50 on the bill. I think everybody in the world should start charging that fee everywhere. On the Joe Budden podcast, one of the, and I mentioned again the Joe Budden podcast because I listen to that podcast a lot. It's what gave me the inspiration to actually do this podcast, just so we're clear. I'm not stealing from Joe Budden. I try to do a different type of podcast that they do. But it is the inspiration for my podcast, just so we're clear.
Right.
So on the Joe Budden podcast, one of the cast members, he was saying that they were at the dentist office and there was a kid running around doing the same old shit, and the parent was just fucking sitting there while the kid was like a Tasmanian devil through the whole fucking thing. And it's weird. Yeah. What are you gonna do, man? We gonna just fucking kick the kid in the face? I don't know what you do.
That's not recommended.
I wouldn't do it. Yeah. I mean, I would want to. I just wouldn't do it.
Right.
Now, I was looking at this too.
What?
Disney World. I've been wanting to go to Disney World for the longest. I've always wanted to go to Disney World.
Florida's been like not the place to go lately because of their politics.
Well, fuck the politics. I was looking at this story.
Okay, go ahead.
$70 for Frosted fucking Flakes, a bowl.
Why are they shaped like Elsa or something?
No, they regular Frosted fucking Flakes. A bowl of Frosted Flakes was $70.
Oh, that's expensive.
This is a real thing. It's all searchable.
You can still take food into like Disney parks, right?
I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know.
I've never been to Disney World.
Well, we've been to Disneyland.
I'm not.
And you're able to take food into Disneyland.
Yeah, but I'm not a peasant like that. So I don't take food. I don't do that.
Okay, so all the people out there that do take food into Disney, you're not peasants. He just has his own mental thing going on. But
sorry,
but I think you can.
I'm not sure.
Mistaken.
I'm not sure. The only place that I've ever taken food into was Knott's Berry Farm, and that was a very long time ago. I could barely even remember being there. But I've never done it
when you're going as an adult, there's one thing, or when you're going and you only have like one or two kids, that's another. But if you were the guy that had 9 kids, I promise you'd be taking sandwiches in that bitch.
Disney World?
Yeah, and snacks and all kind of shit. You'd have a whole little backpack of fucking items. Like
I'm gonna tell you something that's 100% real. Believe it, don't believe it. I don't care what y'all believe. I am dragging a mini fridge into Disneyland or Disney World if it's $70 for Frosted Flakes. I'm dragging a mini fridge and a microwave, my nigga. Man, where can I plug this in?
Oh wow!
I got fucking frozen Marie. I got pot pies.
Yeah, pot pies.
I got pot pies, bitch. I got pot pies and a microwave. Can I plug in, please? Can I plug in, please?
That's a lot going on.
$70 is ridiculous for a bowl of frosted flake. A box, the smallest that you could find ever.
Like $5.
The largest that you could find ever is not even $70.
No.
That's a box I could feed like 35,000 people. Everybody get one flake. You can feed so many people. Yeah, because when you put that flake in milk, it expands. So yeah, you can feed so many people with a box of flakes. So yeah, I would never do that. But I'm never going to Disney World now. Knowing that
you still gonna go.
I'm not going. Fuck that.
And you like to buy a bunch of shit. You like to buy everything.
That leads us into the fuck you segment of the week. I'm never going to you, Disney World. Fuck you. No, I'm just playing. Fuck you, Disney.
But Disney, if you would like to send us free tickets, we would be more than grateful.
No, we would not. Fuck your tickets. Keep your tickets. Keep your fucking tickets. I don't want your tickets. I'm not going anyway. Everybody's giving me free tickets to Disney. I'm not going. I don't like it. I don't like y'all. I don't like your. Wow. I don't like nothing y'all offer.
I don't stand with him. I stand.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm 100% kidding. Disney, you're okay with me. I'm gonna say maybe drop your price for a bowl of flakes maybe by 80%. Maybe by 80. Drop that. $70 for a bowl of Frosted Flakes. You can suck it. So fuck you, Disney World. Now, I don't know if you've heard, and I don't know if your mama heard, and I don't know
if my mama
if your mama's mama, friend, cousin, nephew, auntie heard. But there's in a new world, Beverly Hills fucking Cops coming back, baby. Yeah, let's go.
I saw you were really excited when you saw that shit.
Y'all was so excited when I saw this. Y'all was so excited. Y'all was so excited when I saw this because I'm watching football and I'm looking on the screen and I'm seeing Axel fucking Foley. But I'm seeing late 50s Axel Foley. I'm like, wait a minute. This is a new movie.
Right?
Beverly Hills Cop is coming back, baby. Beverly Hills Cop is coming back, baby.
And I'm going to have to rewatch the old ones.
Have you ever seen the old ones?
Not sure.
I'm very disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you.
How? How are you disappointed in me? I've seen them both.
I haven't seen them.
I've seen all three.
I've not
seen
1,
2, and 3.
Maybe I've seen a clip or something and I maybe have seen one of them. I've definitely not seen 3.
I'm so disappointed.
Cause you old, man. You just assume because you old and everybody else has seen what you've seen.
It's a rite of passage.
Came out before I was even born.
It's a rite of passage. Beverly Hills Cop is a rite of passage. Fatal Beauty.
Yep.
You've seen it?
No.
Oh, you piece of shit. I'm done with you. Okay, so I can't trust you anyway. If you've never seen Fatal Beauty, then I can't trust you.
Why not? What's that about? A Fatal Beauty?
Oh, wow. That is Whoopi Goldberg's breakout role.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, fuck you then.
I definitely have not seen it then. I thought
so we can't trust her.
I thought it was a white person.
Nope, we can't trust her. No. Marshak. From the ranch, the father.
Oh yeah, the deep voice.
Marshak.
Okay.
He's in Fatal Beauty.
Oh,
with
nice.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I have to watch it.
You're gonna have to watch it. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna let this night pass by without you watching it.
What's his name? What's his real name?
I don't know his fucking name. He's on Family Guy now. Because Superman died. What? Oh, Batman. Okay.
Batman died.
Yes. Batman. I don't know his fucking name right now. You want me to look it up? Batman. It's the guy who played Batman in the TV show Batman.
Oh, the TV show. I was about to say, I don't think that guy died.
He died.
Because I was like, Mike Keaton did not die.
Oh, that's your Batman?
That's my Batman.
I fucks with you. If that's your Batman, I fucks with you. As long as your Batman is not the other guy. Yeah, as long as it's not fucking... What was that other guy who played Batman?
The most recent dude that played Batman, I think, was the dude that was on Twilight. What's his name?
Yeah, not him. I
haven't seen those Batmans.
No, there's a few Batmans.
You know who I did like?
Who?
I did like Christian Bale's Batman.
See, that's the one that I was saying. I don't like Christian Bale as Batman. I don't like Ben Affleck as Batman.
Clooney as Batman.
Ben Affleck was Batman, right?
Affleck. I didn't like neither one of them. George Clooney or Ben Affleck. I didn't like them as Batman. But Christian Bale I actually liked.
I didn't like him as Batman.
And then Michael Keaton, in my book, he's the original.
Michael Keaton is the real Batman.
Yeah.
For all you bitch ass niggas who think it's a different Batman, Michael Keaton is Batman. And from what I understand, there's supposed to be a new Batman. It's supposed to be a new Batman with...
there's always a new Batman.
No. It's supposed to be a new Batman with Michael Keaton as Batman.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They let Batman age a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
He got grown and sexy on us.
So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, this has been a great pod. I think we should go ahead and get right into
it.
The fuck you segment.
All right, let's get
week.
into the fuck you segment.
I don't know if you have a fuck you, but I got to fuck you.
I don't have one, but go ahead.
Oh, I got to fuck you. I always got to fuck you.
You do.
And this being the angry pod, I got to fuck you.
All right, let's hear it, bud.
So, when you buy something, and then it says, "Hey, download our app." I would assume that when you're downloading the app, you're like a preferred customer, right? So whatever you've downloaded it because I downloaded because I've already purchased this.
All right, let's hear it.
Unfortunately, Universal, they decide that, you know what? When you buy a season pass, you should download our app so that you could use the app instead of like the ticket that they give you. They give you a little paper ass ticket. Instead of that, download the app and you can use the app to punch in when you show up for your annual shit.
Right.
Oh, but good luck trying to fucking find that thing.
Now, let me just say
Good luck trying to find that thing. No, don't say nothing. No, you say nothing. You don't have a fuck you. I have the fuck you. You say what you say after the fuck you. I'm telling you, fuck you. Because when I pop open the app and all you trying to do is sell me shit, fuck you. Don't sell me nothing. The first fucking thing that you do.
Nigga got the sniffles on it.
I wasted all my breath. Listen, the first fucking thing that you do when I pop the goddamn... You snorting. She's snorting. She's snorting because I'm right. When the first fucking thing that you... When I pop the app open because I've purchased this already, when I pop this app open, you know what should be there? You know what should be there?
What?
My fucking ticket to get in.
It was easy.
No, fuck you,
but
bitch. I said, listen, what did I tell you?
Right.
You comment when I'm done.
Okay.
Listen, first things first. Listen, check this out. Hey, listen. When I pop the app open, yo, first thing that should pop up is my ticket to get in. If y'all trying to make this for these young ass, y'all making it for young people. I'm an old nigga. So when I pop it open, I purchase the thing. Bow, my ticket should pop right. That should be the first thing to pop up. It should be the first thing, not the second I shouldn't have to dig for it. I gotta dig for it. Now I gotta dig for it.
It wasn't a dig.
It was a dig.
It was a dig because your shit wasn't working.
Oh, you lying? No. Wait. No. You lying. You're lying. And I'm gonna tell you why you're lying. Because when I hand you my phone, you was like, oh yeah, it is weird. And then you had to work with your phone for a minute to figure out where it was. Now, we will talk about what actually happened later. We can talk about what actually happened later. But in a general sense, when I hand you my phone,
it wasn't super easy. It's
not super easy. But the first fucking thing that should pop up is the ticket.
That's true.
That's the first thing.
That's true.
Not, hey, would you like to buy something else? No,
that's true. That's true.
If I want to buy something else, I will dig through the app. I am trying to get in.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get in.
No, it doesn't.
And even if that's not the case, where when I first pop open the app, it's not like, here, nigga, get in. It should be like at least a fucking selection where I can just tap that selection and boom, that pops right up.
Right.
I shouldn't have to tap something else, and then tap something else, and now I'm in.
Right.
That's stupid as fuck. So fuck you, Universal. How many fucking fingers am I holding up? I don't know if you can see it, but how many fucking fingers am I holding up, Universal? I'm only holding up one. And it's just for you, you piece of shit. Fuck you. I'm gonna run out of breath. Fuck you. I've run out of breath once in my life, fucking, and this is the second time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was that bitch had me in a corner, like trying to catch my. I was fucking the shit. She was big though.
Wow.
She was big though. Anyway. That's the pod for me.
Right.
That's the fuck you for me.
You know what, though? I had a great time today. It was really fucking fun.
I had a blast.
So I'm glad the Christmas episode. Get your Christmas on. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year.
To all the women, go ahead and take a double read. Yeah,
give him his presents early. You know. Oh, wow. But that's a wrap for us. Thank you, everyone. Have a great holiday.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Woo.